Here is another combination from a recent tournament. White was somebody named Ponkratov, whom I have not heard about, and black is Galliamova, a very famous women's and I think men's grandmaster. White's attacking, black's attacking. The position is fairly unclear. This king here is exposed. This king is seemingly safe, but actually maybe it is not. So at the moment it appears that this rook is under attack and it doesn't have a terribly good square. It appears that the queen here is cornered and doesn't really have an easy way to come out, and it seems like the white king is very exposed. And black can at the very least begin to give some checks, at least give a perpetual or even more. But what matters in such positions is just one move that can decide the game. So it really matters which turn it is here, and here it's white's turn, and white found a very nice resource that black must have overlooked. And the idea is that the king here is overloaded. It's defending both e6 and the bishop on e8. So white found a brilliant way to also exploit the fact that this king is a little bit boxed, doesn't have too many squares. So white played rook to e6. And the idea is that if the king takes, then he gets... well, she gets mated immediately, because queen takes, now the king has no squares at all to go to, so the rook has to defend against the check, and then bishop to f7 is made because the rook on e7 is pinned. So it doesn't really matter which rook goes back to e7, the mate with bishop f7 comes anyway. So in the game, instead after rook e6, she played king to d7, but that really didn't change anything because now white has crashed through and he takes everything. The king runs away, but white also picks up a rook, and more checks come in. And now after queen d5, black is completely lost here. He's down the rook and the piece, and white, in a timely manner, just took away this last resource that black ever had. And black had nothing to do here but resign. So it's a nice little tactic.